Hey guys, welcome back to Larry's Garage. As you guys know, I haven't posted much lately. That COVID thing, it kicked the crap out of me. I tell you, honestly, for a month or so, I have not felt great. I'm starting to feel better now. Got some wind, got some energy. I don't know why it kicked my butt so bad, but it did. And I'm sorry that I haven't made videos. You know, it's hard to come out here when you don't feel good. I can tell you this, the place is a disaster. During that stormy spell we had, my dogs had to come in here during the day, and honestly I hadn't cleaned up for a while. So first thing I got to do today is, you know, drag out some of the stuff, get the Harley out of here, move some stuff around, start doing a little cleaning, and then we'll get on the truck. Things that I know we got to get done to the truck, and I may have brought this up last video, is I got to trim this fender. We got to do some metal work and get some metal work knocked out. We can start to put some Bondo on this. I couldn't breathe that for a while, so the idea of doing any Bondo work or metal work or sanding, yeah, it was not something I wanted to do. But we're gonna get to work on this thing. I want to get it done. And one, I want to get it done so I can go play with it. But two, I want to get it done. I got plans for next summer with it, but I want to get on my rat rod. That thing has been something I've wanted to work on for a while. If you haven't seen it, there's some videos of it where I changed the chassis under it. I still need to put a rack and pinion under it. We got to put the motor together. I got to put floorboards in it. It's going to be a bad little toy. 48 Willys Jeepster rat rod. I think you guys will like it. And then we'll get on the next projects after that. I have plenty of them lined up. We got a Falcon. We got a Bronco that there's two that we've lowered and narrowed the frame rails on. Got a big block to put in it. Got lots of things to work on. I just gotta get off my lazy ass and get to work. You know, when you don't feel good, you don't come to the garage, and that's where I've been lately. So let me get to cleaning on this, and then we'll get to work on the truck. Oh, and those of you that I'm still gaining subscribers, thank you for watching these videos. Like and subscribe, and check out the radius bar kits we sell for the Dodge trucks and the heater block off plates. And I'll post something on here of them. And really thinking about building a radius bar kit for Ford Falcons and Mustangs. We'll see how that goes. It's something I want to try. I think you can improve the handling with them a little bit, but that's things to come. All right, let me get cleaning. Hey guys, we're going to work on this rocker panel, and I've not seen a lot of videos on doing rocker panels, maybe because I haven't looked. Probably. But I've not seen one for sure on a D150. And they're not, it's not rocket science. They're not horribly hard to change. A lot of it is getting the cleanup. Getting the old one off, cleaning it up, making it where you're ready to put the new one on. First thing we'll do is cut the bulk of it off with the body saw. But to make it easier, I don't have to remove the door. To make it easier for the video, I'll remove the door so you guys can see what I'm doing better. This isn't a how-to. You know, I'm not going to tell you how to or how not to do something. Take what you can use from it, discard the rest. Maybe you know a better way. All right, well, let me get to it. All right, let's get this door off. alike. I have a good friend. He's a good friend. He tells me all the time, you say this channel is about what anybody could do with some good tool, with a decent set of tools in a garage. He goes, not everybody's got a welder. I said, be reasonable. He goes, well, you pull out these high dollar cordless ratchets, and not everybody's got them. I'm like, people understand. People understand that, okay, at home, if you just got a ratchet, you can take this door off, right? Some people, I think, take this stuff too literal when you say, I'm trying to show you what you can do at home. Yeah, you're going to need some tools. But that, I bought them, I got mine by buying them. You'll get yours by buying them. When you buy what you need when you need them. I don't want anybody getting caught up on the literal thing that I say. I do hear what anybody could do in their own garage, because this is what anybody could do. I'm not doing anything that complicated. We do a little bit of front suspension work. We move the motor back a little. We're gonna do some wiring. Well, that can get interesting doing wiring, but we're doing basic body work, guys. You know. And I'll be honest with you, I'm excited to finish this so I can work on the rat rod, because I know how to do body work. I grew up in a body shop, but it doesn't mean I like doing it that much. If I don't paint another car for a year or two, I'll be perfectly happy, or 3 or 4. You know, body work is labor intense, guys. It just is. You know, so it's not exactly the most fun thing you can do. The rat rod would be cool because I don't really have to do any body work. I got weld some steel, I got weld some floors in it. Do a little framework inside the floor of the body to make to mount the floor too. You know, we got to put the motor together. We got all the parts here to put it together. Put the transmission in it, and you know, make it, wire it, and make it drivable. That's fun, and it's going to be low buck, because I won't even discuss how much money is going to be in this truck. And that one I will have, I'll just say less than 10 grand total in the whole thing. And I'll go out and I'll enjoy it, you know. That's what this hobby is. I really want to make this channel grow, so like and subscribe. Because I have this vision of this channel being bigger and be able to do things like, I really want to build one of these trucks to give away one day. Now, not this, you know, not with this much motor, but build a nice cruiser to give away. You know, find something in good shape that we can build it from. The D150 thing is starting to grow. And D150 Nation and D150 Daily Driver page on Facebook, and there's Drop D150 or D150. Those pages are helping. But part of why they're getting popular is because C10s are got so expensive now, they're almost out of everybody's price range. You can buy a nice one of these trucks for 6-7 grand. Try to buy a nice D150 or a nice C10, you know, under 15 grand, a nice one. You know, you can get a pretty solid body, decent looking truck. Now it's, you know, for decent money. All right, let me get this extension so I can get this doors off. All right, well, let's take a look. Yeah. First thing I need to do is clean out the truck and vacuum it real quick, but these rockers. As you can tell, it welded here, it's spot welded here. And if you spot welded here and here, and this rocker goes underneath this, and then this tab here goes outside of this. And back here, the rocker will come back to about here. It goes under here, it's underneath here, and then it turns flat. Turns flat. And we'll have to get them welds undone all the way around here. And then there's some spot welds on the back. And then it'll be spot welded all the way down the bottom side. You know, down here. We need to get it off, get it cleaned up, and then we can see about getting it ready for the new one to go on. We'll clean it. We'll spray some rust inhibitor inside the rocker before weld through primer in there before we weld it. I want to give it the best chance to last for a long time. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this truck's not going to sit outside anymore. Well, let's face it, I'm 57 years old. I'm sure it won't be long, and it, you know, hopefully hopefully I'm still racing this thing when I'm 70, 75, 80. I know a guy that was still racing at almost 90. That is so cool, and hopefully that's me. But reality is, you know, somebody's going to own it, somebody else is going to own it one day. If I do a good job on the rockers, maybe it'll be my son, maybe it'll be my daughter, maybe it'll be my grandkids. Hopefully somebody's still racing it when I'm dead and gone. You know, that's the whole reason I started this YouTube channel, was for my grandkids to see what I did. Because my grandpa died when I was 8, and I always thought, man, it'd be cool to see what he was like. But I didn't have that option. All right, so let's get back at it. Well, that's cleaned up a little bit. The other side still needs to be cleaned, but I ain't doing it today. Because at some point before I paint the inside of it, this will all be cleaned and scrubbed and sanded. Right now, just about getting metal work done. As you can tell, the truck had good floors in it, really good floors. This is one rocker panel, the other rocker panel is fine. So, who knows why, you know. Maybe a drain got plugged or something. But, alright, I'm going to get this rocker cut back. I'm going to cut off all I don't need, and then we'll start cleaning it up. this panel was going to fit good. What I wanted to do was a no weld panel. Show you guys how to bond a panel on. Should do a no weld rocker panel, something that a lot of guys wouldn't have seen before. So that was my hope. Well, thanks LMC truck, you run that ideal. I hate making videos like this. I hate saying what I'm getting ready to say. But LMC, you're gonna have to get your shit together with your metal work, with your metal panels. I bought a lot of stuff from LMC. I bought rubber seals and a lot of other stuff over the years. And had good luck with their stuff. These metal panels you guys are selling, you need to take a ride overseas where you're having them stamped and maybe have a talk with the people doing the stamping. This is utterly ridiculous. Now, we have a pretty good fit there. I say pretty good, it's not great. But this stuff right here, you know, I expect to have to do a little work on them. That's just kind of the way it is. Pull it out a little, work them a little. But look at this. Look how short that is. You know, my next question besides how short it is will be, all right, if it's that much too short on this end, and I'm probably, I can't say for sure, but I'm going to definitely have to do a weld on panel, because I may have to cut this or rebend it to reshape it to get it even close, because that's ridiculous. That's utterly ridiculous. And that makes me think, all right, what else can be wrong with it? So I don't dare weld this front part in until I fit the door and stick a fender back on it to make sure that it's even going to line up, because I may have to cut it and shorten it. You know, like I said, I bought a lot of stuff from LMC Truck, but that fitment sucks. As you guys know, that'll watch the channel. Oh, there it is. This came from LMC Truck. I had to add this. Had to weld that in to get the fitment right for the A-pillar. You know, and I haven't got this one set yet in place, but that sure ain't great alignment right there. Not in the same angle. There's the windshield of my truck and the window seals. God, I hope they fit. And I hate being this guy. You know, I've always been a cheerleader for all you companies that make parts for these trucks, because they don't exist. And if you guys watching, any of you know of somebody that makes good sheet metal for these, let me know, because this is ridiculous. You know, don't get me wrong, I know how to do metal work. If you go on my Facebook, you'll see a bunch of metal work I've done. This is ridiculous, you know. No one wants to have to reshape a rocker panel. Don't get me wrong, I ain't complaining. I don't think this thing was like 20, I don't remember what the charge they were. It wasn't stupid high getting it here. But a little pride in your product would go a long way. You know, I was actually going to contact LMC Truck because we're going to do the live here soon. And speaking of the live, me and Anthony from D150 Nation is going to do a live. I don't know exactly when yet. We're going to have some giveaways. One of those giveaways, courtesy of Napa. They pitched in. Got a socket set that's going to go on the giveaway. We're talking to a few other companies that I do business with. See if I can get them maybe to pitch in. I was going to talk to LMC Truck, but I doubt they want to talk to me right now. But I am going to tag them on this so they can see it. Maybe, if they care. If they care, maybe they'll contact me and want to talk about, crappy fitting fenders and crappy fitting rocker panels. Maybe they'll do something to change this. All right, I gotta pull it back off. I gotta finish cleaning up. And I guess I'm gonna have to fire up the welder, punch some spot weld spots, and I'm gonna have to spot weld this one in. I'll video that here while I do it. But man, guys, I really wanted to do a glue-in panel for you to show you didn't have to have a welder. Well, obviously you need real good panels that with good fitment if you're going to do a glue-in one, and this ain't it. All right, let me get back to work. Done venting. Sorry for griping. All right, guys, now that I'm over my pit throwing about LMC's parts, I'll show you what we're going to go do here. And I'm probably going to show you this, that I'm going to start welding it up, and I'll probably end the video. But before I end it, here we go. First things first, as you see, there's a gap here, there's a gap here. That's not surprising. When they put these in there and they press them, they rarely would be right. Even the American parts you had to play with. These I'm not real happy with. But all right, so first thing I'll do is we got it clamped up, and this top seam is lined up real nice. So what we'll do is we'll spot weld it. I'll pull these clamps because below them there's more places to spot weld, and we'll get this from here to here spot welded in. Then we're going to grab the jack and we're going to put it underneath the rocker right here. We're going to jack this up, close this gap up, and then we'll spot weld here and here, across the top here. You probably just to here. I won't do the rest right then. And then we'll go back to here. And what we'll be doing here is I'll be taking a measurement from here to here off the other side of the truck and making sure this one's the same, because when you take these rockers out, the cab corner will move just a little bit, and I want to make sure it's correct. So I'll measure from there to there. We'll jack it up, we'll clamp it in place, we'll weld it here, here, and while it's jacked up, we'll start working our way back. Now, when we're working our way back, as we showed the other day, these ain't correct. This line's pretty good. This one's off. What I will be doing is pulling out on it, and I'll be spot welding it on the flange and the inside. We'll spot weld it, we'll pull on it, we'll spot weld it until we get it as close as we possibly can. Do I wish we had better rockers? Yes. This is what we got. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's done in the next video. This video is getting a little long, and I need to get it released for you. Next video, the rocker will be done. I'll hang this door back on, get it adjusted, and we'll be putting a stock hood and adjusting the fenders in. And that's strictly, and get it perfect where the fitment and the gaps are where they're supposed to be. And we'll be doing that so I can take the stock hood off, and we can take this hood. As you see, it's got a big flange here. You can see the line difference there where they molded it off the stock hood. What we'll be doing, we'll be making that drag race weight hood fit the truck. And at that time, I'm probably going to be building the aluminum brackets for the hood that'll panel bond to it, so we can use the hinges. Sorry if I bothered you guys by ranting. Like I said, I want to get this rocker done. We'll get the hood on it, get it painted. By next summer, we'll be out racing it. Like I said, I want to get it painted so I can work on the rat rod. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe.